Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Lam Temudi, and here I am gonna storytell about the story of two monks. So, okay, one day there were these two monks, a senior monk and his apprentice, the junior monk. They both were walking through the countryside where they got to a river. They couldn't help but notice there's an elderly woman who was trying to cross the river. When she saw them, when she saw these two monks, she approached them and said, "Please help me to get across the river. I need to make it to the other side so that I can see my family." But monks stopped and stared at each other because, as monks, they were given vows that they can't touch women, not to touch women. But then, without any more hesitation, the senior monk decided to help the woman. So he picked up the woman and helped her across the river. And when they finally arrived to the other side, he put her down, and then she thanked him. And then both monks continued walking. But the junior monk, he was visibly upset because he couldn't believe that his senior monk just touched that woman. And they continued walk the path. They continued walking the path, and then an hour passed by, 2 hours passed by, and then 3 hours finally passed by. The junior monk couldn't take it anymore. So he stopped and asked, "How could you touch that woman? You know, as monks, it's forbidden to us to touch women." The senior monk stopped and answered, "My brother, I just touched that woman for just a moment, but you've been carrying onto her for all these hours. How could you be still holding on to her?" Okay, so the moral of the story is about not letting go of things. You know, how many of us hold on to things that last for just a moment, literally for weeks, months, or even after years passed by, before we can finally let them go. So sometimes it's about what somebody did to us, about what somebody said to us. Sometimes it's even so small, like a rude comment left by a complete stranger that consumes our entire day. And but the crazy part is about not letting go is that it's not hurt the other person. The only person that hurts is only ourselves. Buddha said that holding on to anger is like we grasping to a hot stone with the intention of throwing it at somebody else, but it's the only one that gets burned is ourselves. We can choose to hold on to things and drain our energy, or we can choose to unlock our higher energy by consciously let these things go, let these things that makes us angry go. And letting go doesn't mean that we are wrong and the other person is right, but it means that we let love win over hate. And then letting go, let's not forget that our lives aren't made up of the years that we live in, but our lives are made up of the moments. So sometimes all we remember is the moments we felt and remembered. So make sure that the moments, the precious moments that worth remembering are the happy moments, not bad moments that make us angry or unhappy. And then this from now on or this days forward, let's let go of things that steals our happiness and be more focused on something more productive and more positive that gives us happiness. Okay, and then when we experience bad things or anything that I said before steal our happiness, let's remember the story of these two monks. Let's not turn a bad moment into a bad life. Okay, thank you.